Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And just to respond very quickly to my good friend, Mr. McGovern, yeah, Republicans are frustrated. We're tired of it. The American people are tired of it. We're sick to death of it because it is time to really do something. H.R. 2 was legislation that brought us back to where we need to be and really did something. The Senate bill is a nothing burger. It doesn't do anything to realistically make the situation better. And one other remark was that Laken Riley was a prop. She's not a prop. She's a human being that lost her life needlessly, didn't have to lose her life. Whether it's the state trooper in Delaware or countless other individuals have lost their lives, their family have lost them. This is no joke. She's a human being that suffered and then died because this issue hasn't been dealt with properly.
Mr. Chairman,
now I'd like to...
I just want to correct the record. I didn't say she was a prop. I said that the Republicans were using her as a prop.
Nobody's using her as a prop, believe me. And if you were to ask her family, they're thankful for what the Republicans are doing. Give them a call. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm here to testify regarding Resolution 1065, which denounces the Biden administration's disastrous immigration policies. Just over 3 years ago, Joe Biden took office as President of the United States. Immediately on day one, he began upholding his campaign promise to reverse Trump-era immigration policies. On day one, he issued executive orders that sent the world a message: come one, come all, the border is open. Anybody can come in. He used his executive authority to stop border wall construction. He rescinded the Remain in Mexico policy. He prevented the removal of any illegal alien, and he blocked ICE and Border Patrol from enforcing immigration laws and doing their job. In the weeks and months that followed, President Biden terminated effective policies that were aimed at preventing fraudulent asylum claims, ended catch and release, and increased criminal alien removals. It's fact. His only justification? Donald Trump did it. It must be bad. I'm going to reverse it. And what the result of Joe Biden's radical and dangerous systematic dismantling of these policies? The biggest influx of mass illegal immigration in the history of the United States of America. Nearly 7.5 million illegal aliens, and many say more, I'm going with the lowball number, have been encountered by Customs and Border Patrol protection on the southwest border. There have been 37 straight months with more than 100,000 southwest border encounters. The Biden administration has released more than 4.5 million illegal aliens into our American communities. We have been at least 1.8 million known gotaways have avoided apprehension altogether. We don't know who they are, where they're going, what they're up to, what they are doing. At least 340 illegal aliens on the terror watch list have been encountered by Border Patrol along the southwest border, and who knows how many more got in. And Christopher Wray, the director of the FBI, that the folks on the other side of me love to quote and say is so great, said it's a real problem and he's really concerned. It's a complete and total disaster. And this country's never seen anything like it before. And I haven't even mentioned the northern border, where there are historically high numbers of illegal aliens encountered by Border Patrol every single day. Who could have predicted these results? Well, the Trump administration did, and congressional Republicans did, and career Border Patrol and other DHS employees and experts did. They even warned the Biden transition team not to do it, not to rescind policies like the migrant protection protocols and Title 42, which they just let lapse. But Biden decided to choose policies and politics over common sense. The American people get it, and the American people are left with national security, public safety, and financial disaster that is the Biden administration's immigration policy and their agenda. After 3 years of chaos, the Biden administration seems to have finally gotten the message that our Americans, they're getting uneasy when they see mobs of illegal aliens beat up New York City cops and then get released, a good bunch of them the day later. And then some of them go on to commit other crimes. Reporters around them when they came out, the double middle finger. I think that's symbolic. Watch the endless number of illegal aliens streaming across the southwest border, or when they hear the heart-wrenching details of murders of 22-year-old nursing student. And yes, we are going to bring it up because it didn't have to happen. Laken Riley didn't need to die. She passed because of illegal aliens. So after 3 years of this disaster, President Biden and his handlers have decided, well, the time is finally now to admit, yes, something's happening at the southwest border. It's not a big deal, but something's happening. And who do they try to blame? The Congress. But the American people are not stupid. The American people get it. They noted if President Trump was able to establish the most secure border in American history, then Joe Biden, too, could use his executive authority to help secure the border. He can do it. It's been done before. He could do it now. They know that he refuses to do it. He doesn't want to do it. President Biden refuses to implement the migrant protection protocols. He refuses to stop abusing discretionary case-by-case and other parole authority. He refuses to implement President Trump's asylum cooperative so we can remove illegal aliens seeking asylum to third world countries. He refuses to expand the use of expedited removal, refuses to suspend the entry of aliens into our secure border. Insecure border is the right word. And he refuses to end catch and release. The situation is not hard to fix. The groundwork was laid out by the Trump administration. The success was easy for everyone to see, and the numbers of illegal entries now compared to the last administration proves it. To the everyday American, the answer in the border crisis is simply secure the border, enforce the law. We are a nation of the rule of law. That's what the Trump administration did. That's what America wants, and that's what President Biden refuses to do. In Resolution 1065, we affirm that President Biden has the executive authority to help control the border. It affirms that the Biden administration is refusing to use that authority. And it urges President Biden to immediately begin using that executive authority. H.R. 2, the Secure the Border Act, as passed by the House, would enhance current law to help secure the border and make sure it's under control. Senate Democrats have been refusing to bring that bill to the Senate floor for almost a year now. And by the way, their bill, we have a term in New Jersey. It's called a nothing burger. You know what a nothing burger is? It's just what it says. That's what that bill is. Don't pretend that you're doing something and you're doing nothing. It's better to do nothing than to pretend. In the meantime, President Biden should use his executive authority to ensure the national security and the public safety of Americans. He should use it to secure the border. I thank you, and I look forward to any questions that might occur. I yield back.